Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Take a Walk with Me and Garden Update. It's Monday, September 21st. Current temperatures a chilly 50 degrees. High today is only 71. Rain chance 0. Humidity 74%. At least it's letting up just a little bit. It gets better as the day goes on, though, but it's still always pretty high. Probably around 50 later on in the day. Wind is at 5 miles per hour. Air quality is 35 in the good range. It's a beautiful day. It really feels like fall, which is tomorrow, first day of fall. So how are y'all doing today? What's for dinner? We are going to have ranch chicken is what I call it. I don't know what Joy Tucker calls it. I think that's what she's calling it too, just ranch chicken. All you have to do, it's real simple. Just basically 2 ingredients, unless you want to add more seasoning. You just take ranch dressing and, coat the chicken with it. It can be any kind of chicken that you want, and then crumble up French fried onions, that come mostly in a can, usually like a little canister. Some of them are in pouches, but crunch them up and then coat it or bread it in those fried onions. The ones seem to fall off on the bottom for me. I don't know why. The ones seem to fall off. So lots of times I'll just do one side. I'll just do the side, put them in there and then put the dressing on it and then just sprinkle them on it. But you could also do it put your fried onions in a zip storage bag and, coat your chicken and then take it and just shake it like shake and bake or something. But it seems like it works out good for me, and I don't waste them, the onions, because like I said, as soon as you go to get that chicken, it seems like some of the bottom comes off. That's just me. You can try it whichever way you want. But it seems like when I do it the way I was just talking about, you still got plenty of, the fried onions on them, and it just works out really good for us. So I'm not sure how Joy does it either, but it's really good. That's the end result. It's really good. Last night we had the roasted vegetables and the fish, and that fish was delicious. It was tortilla lime. I mean, it was like crushed up tortilla chips was what the breading was, and it had it's kind of like a little southwestern kind of flavor with the lime kind of, but it was so good. Very, very good. I ate every bit of that, and I ate most of everything. And then I overslept again this morning, but I think my body's trying to tell me I need some more rest. And I did rest most of the day yesterday, except for regular things like, regular chores, take out the trash, water what needs watered, different things like that. Just fiddled around in the garden a little bit, but I didn't do anything strenuous. And I feel a little bit better today. I'm not as sore all over. The raking seems to be what gets me, mostly. And planting seeds, which I won't have to keep doing much. And thinning, when I have to stay squatted over and bend up and down a lot, thinning stuff, or working in the garden a lot, it bothers my whole body, basically, my legs and back and everything. But I'm slowly getting there. I mean, I had to sit on that couch in there for over 7 years, and basically could hardly even get up half the time. So, one operation after another. And so it's taken a long time to get my strength back and my body back Like hopefully, I'm hoping it'll get back to 100% one day maybe. I'd love it if it would. I'll never be exactly 100%, but I'm talking 100% for me, I guess. Well, let's see. Give me some coffee before we go out there. I need 6 more questions, which we should be able to get today. 6 more questions to be able to do Ask My Tablet, everyone. All y'all that like watching it, send me, even if just one question would help, so we can get that thing going. We should be able to make it today, hopefully. Okay, everybody looks really good in here. I think they're liking these cooler temperatures, actually. Because it was just relentless, you know. Every day they'd be sitting out here, it'd be like 90 degrees, 91, 94. That's hot for this area. We used to have milder summers. Y'all are looking great. I don't know what this one is. It's some type of tomato. I don't know why it's growing so tall. You know, but and it doesn't look anything like the others, so I have no idea what type that is. This little one looks pretty good. Yeah, we're getting peppers on all these here. Oh, there's a worm going across. That's good. You want worms in your soil. I don't really see anything coming up yet. But that's just been a couple days. And I planted the wrong turnips. These are here's the peppers. They look great. I got one yesterday, 1 or 2 of them. I planted 7 top turnips, they're called. You can easily see them now. I've got them partially thinned. I'm gonna let them get a little bit bigger before I do anything else with them, but you can see them. I hope you can see okay. It's where the sun is. Joe had sent me some, they're Tokyo something turnips. And that's what I was supposed to, and I couldn't find them. And I finally found them last night. So, since these are turnips in a way over here, and we do love them, everybody does. And he says they're white, a white turnip. So as soon as this goes out, and that way I'll have staggered crops anyway, or harvest. These will be ready, obviously, than before these. So that's a good thing in a way. So when these go, I'm going to plant at least a couple rows of the Tokyo, Joe. And then I'll still have room for maybe, that's a pretty wide little area. I got 3 rows right there, and that's about the same amount of space right here. So I'll put probably 2 rows of the Tokyo turnips and then 1 row of something else. I'm not for sure yet. So I want to see little tomatoes on this one. Let me see if this is one. Hope it doesn't fall off. Yes. I don't know how good you can see that, but a little pinwheel looks good. I'm hoping this flower here will turn into one. It looks like it's kind of getting big on right there on that part. This one's turning now. It's supposed to be a yellow one right here. Can you tell it's turning? Mustards, they're going to love this cooler weather. Collards, and one little tomato is not really growing much yet. What is this? Oh. You need on this side of this, give you a little more support. The eggplants kind of look a little droopy this morning. I wonder if they're not liking cool weather. You can see there's more that needs. I just got two, I think. No one yesterday. There's one that about needs it. There's one that needs it pretty soon. They're still all over it. I hope the cold weather, colder weather doesn't affect them really bad. I know eventually the really cold weather will probably get them. I filled these yesterday, was it? I think yesterday. There's some left in them. It's all by this time of the day. The ones that's going to come to it mostly do. And then there'll be stragglers during the day. You can tell the cooler weather's doing something to some of these. There's plenty of seeds up here. I got a ton of them already, though. Well, these will ensure also that it's reseeded next year. The seeds that fall off these will fall right down here. And here's a different color of flower for, wow, this is kind of a lavender-like color. Oh, there's a bee on it right here. I didn't even notice. Took off on it. It's windy. It's hard to even get a picture of it. Yeah, it's pretty thick growth. I'm very surprised that all this was here. It still looks pretty good. There's more that's gonna bloom yet. These hadn't even bloomed yet right here. They gotta grow these all over the place to bloom. So the garden looks a little bit thinned out. It's got, what it is all these younger plants have got to grow. Hopefully everything will do good. I might need to put some Miracle-Gro out soon. Give me a drink of coffee. Ooh. These are still looking really good. I don't see my little butterfly friends. There's 4 of them. They're out here all day long. When I water them, they'll fly over here into this bush. Mostly. They'll fly over in that bush. Then when I'm done watering, they're right back over here. There's a little ladybug. Seen quite a few ladybugs out here. These are looking good. When y'all gonna get blooms on you? At least they don't look droopy from the hot weather. It's a rough year. This one's had a rough time, but it's looking a lot better. A lot better. So these are the marigolds. That's what I'm gonna plant around my gardens next year. If I can. I don't know how I'll put them, but I'll put them inside the garden border or on the outside yet. I haven't decided. This one's not getting buds on it yet either, really. These marigolds look nice in here. It does feel good out here though. It's a little breezy. I got a flannel shirt on top of my t-shirt. I don't know what this guy's doing over here. Up there for a minute. These were out this morning. It's hard to see them. It's windy. It's a pretty day though. I'm surprised I don't see the hawks out floating around and gliding around. They love it when it's like this. Nope, I don't see them. No telling where they're at. People drive too fast up and down this road. I'm surprised they don't have some speed bumps on it. This little dip down here by the sewer drain. Not sewer drain, I guess it's a storm drain. They'll come over that back, hill there so fast they'll bottom out. You'll hear their like muffler or something hit. I know there's not many kids in these neighborhoods, but it doesn't matter. There's people walking. Somebody's gonna get hurt one day. At least the yard doesn't look quite as bad. I did get all that raked though. That's what did me in the other day. Just gotta ease into it, do a little bit at a time, and rest. Make sure I stay hydrated. As you can see, my hands are still pruny. I'm dehydrated. I was talking to Joe about that yesterday from Joe's Garden and Bees. I was talking to him about his fingers were like this, and he wasn't feeling good, was dehydrated, and he's feeling a little bit better now. I wonder if this thing will go past 22.41. I'm about there now. Well, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and say this in case it does cut off. Please press that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. So I did get that in case it cuts off. Yeah, I like mornings like this, about 50 degrees. It's kind of invigorating, you know. I don't like it when it gets super cold. I'll be out here walking when it gets cold this winter probably. I did last year. I just put my coat on and gloves if needed and just go out, walk. I had to cover the garden, what was there of it last year, every night, and then come out here every morning and uncover it once it got to where it was about. I usually would wait till it'd get like about 40 degrees, and I'd take it off, the plastic and stuff. I gotta make sure I have some more of that. I think I do, more of the plastic. Okay, we're gonna see if it cuts off at 22.41. I'm at 2207, 8, 9. This is an experiment now. I cleaned out a bunch of stuff, but I don't know why it would do it now. There's plenty of storage. We're about to... I don't know what's wrong if it does cut off again. I got a SIM card coming though. 22.